I think there's been, out of the 5 or 6 games we played, I think there's only been a couple that we probably didn't deserve to win, and we obviously lost. And I think you learn a lot when you get physically beat, mentally beat, outcoached, everything in those 2 games. Having said that, there were some other games that, soccer can be a cruel sport that you feel like you should get some type of credit for it, but at the end of the day, 1 goal against you and you end up losing the game 1-0. But it is what it is. But I do think we've become a stronger team from it, and it's easier said than done because our record says we haven't won one yet. But I truly think we're ready for the conference to start this weekend, and that starts with UCF, and we'll be prepared for that. We've played some very tough teams. I mean, teams that are in the top 30, top 40. But having said that, no excuses. We haven't necessarily put a complete performance fully yet. We did it against Kentucky, only got the tie, but I want a complete performance with a win. We're still searching for that, but we're not far off.
We've got a bunch of youth on this team. How do you feel like they've come along as you guys get ready for conference play?
Yeah, I mean, individually, some have come along quicker than others. Some have, learned by fire per se that we've needed them to play a lot of minutes, and mistakes have been made, but they're mistakes that I don't expect to happen the second part of the year. That they've already done it once, tested on it 2 or 3 times, and hopefully have learned from their mistakes to not make those same silly things over and over. Other players have gotten less time or whatever, but have been able to watch from the sidelines and see how quick the game is and how physical it can be. So we rely a lot on our younger players, and that's just to say we have sophomores playing and then obviously rising on up. But the main thing is the team to come together and gel, and we've done that. We really have. There's certain instances where we've been picked apart a bit, but that's the game of soccer for you. But for the most part, like I said, I think the schedule has set us up to be competitive going into the conference season, which starts this Saturday.
And you guys head into conference play. Just talk about going into this league, which is tough as well.
It is. It's no joke. I think last year the league, and we met as coaches, talked about it, we were subpar. We didn't do as good as we wanted to. We got 1 team into the NCAA tournament, which I thought we had a few more that were good enough. But again, based on numbers, that's what that's the amount of bids that we got. So Tulsa got to represent us this year. I expect us to have 2 or 3 teams in, and obviously with the automatic bid at the end of the year, that we have more than enough chance to be able to go into the tournament and compete and give ourselves a chance for that. I mean, the main thing is, in the quarterfinals, the top 4 seeds host. And we want to get one of those top 4 seeds. And right now, we have an opportunity. We're tied to get one of those, but we're also tied for last. So, it all starts Saturday for the fact that, now it's put up or shut up time, and UCF's our first opponent. They're a solid opponent that we've played them ever since I've been here. They've been in our conference, and he does a good job of getting their teams ready. And we'll go back down there later in the year, so they're our sister opponent that we'll play them twice. Everybody else once, but they're a team that we're familiar with, but they know us very well also, and it should be a back and forth game. I know they're coming in for a result and not just looking for a tie sitting back, and we're obviously going out for the win. So it should be 2 solid teams really looking to get a win to start that conference year.